Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
Oh, thank you so much, Olivia. And welcome back to those of you who have been following the series, either in person or by watching the replays. And a warm welcome if it's your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers, and I'm William Craig III, an AI business and career strategist. Now, today's segment is about how to narrow your job search choices to create chunks. I'll explain. If you're new to the series, I have a clear mission to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. The fact is, people who randomly put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts are well-meaning, but sometimes too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers is focused on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each day. Now, no matter how long you've been unemployed, underemployed, or just unhappily employed, my goal is to help you run your job search like a well-organized job campaign, one with clarity, confidence, and strategy, using AI as your job campaign manager. Look, if you've missed any of the segments, feel free to watch the replays. Go to my LinkedIn profile, or better still, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and type in Get Up and Get a Job. That's right, Get Up and Get a Job. Click the subscribe bell and you'll be notified every time I go live or share a video that I believe will be of help to you. So let's get started with today's prompt. Oh, we got a couple of comments. Let's take a look and see what we've got here. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy day before Friday. Hey, Dawn. I tell you, these Thursdays seem to roll around so quickly. And then Shelly is with us. Hey, Shelly, thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday to you as well. All righty, so let's go to the prompt, prompt. All right, I know some of the people don't know about that. But anyway, here we go. Based on Mary's resume, brainstorm 10 job titles that combine Mary's key skills, planned AI upskilling, and passions. Shortlist the top 3 and explain your choices. So first off, if you're new to the series, Mary, Miss Mary Mack, yes, she's usually dressed in black. She is our fictitious job candidate. We've loaded all of her information into ChatGPT. And so everything we do based on Mary, it already has the information to pull from. And so that's the first thing. Number 2, we talked about chunking. If you're familiar with the concept of chunking, it's where we take a lot of things, a lot of information, and we cut it up in chunks so that it's easier to process. And so what I realized in talking to some of you, some of the folks that I'm working with, is that you get overwhelmed because, my gosh, there are a lot of things to do. I mean, really, when it comes to getting a job, it's not just about having a resume anymore. You got to have the resume, and the resume has to be done a certain way because we got to get through the applicant tracking systems, right? Oh my goodness, applicant tracking systems. What is that? Those are the computers that companies use, or the computer platforms or systems that the companies use to look at your resume and say, should I let this one through the gates or not? So there's certain things that we must do to ensure that we're even getting through the applicant tracking system and into the company's system. All right, so that's the resume. And then we've got this thing called LinkedIn, which is a wonderful gift to those of us who want to network for business. All right, it's not, I'm not going to name other platforms, but this is not social media per se. This is not social networking per se. This is business networking. And LinkedIn is the premier business networking platform on the planet. And so there are some things that you want to do because it's not just about having a LinkedIn profile. There are things that you need to do, a certain way that you need to show up on LinkedIn. You've got to have excellent researching skills as well. I'm past LinkedIn now. Researching skills. You got to have excellent interviewing skills. You got to have excellent networking skills, whether we're talking LinkedIn or not. And all of this goes into what we call the job search or having a job campaign, where in my case, we're using AI as the job campaign manager. So today it's different. To get a job today is a lot of work. And so we talk about chunking because let's just say we can use AI to create a list of, 20 companies, and we can. But that's not the problem. The problem is now, how do I focus my attention on impressing each of those 20 companies? Because you can't send the same information to all 20 companies. I just need you to know that. All right. Each one is an individual. It's just like, you have children. If you have children or children, they're children, 3 children. But guess what? Each one of them is different. And how you handle them, you might say, I might be treading into deep water here, but they each have their own personality. And so there's a way to handle each one of them individually. And I'm going to leave that right there. But here's the thing. We want to chunk down. So let's say that we get 10 job titles, which is what we're going to believe the chat is going to give us today. Again, you guys who have followed me, I do these live. So I don't know what chat's going to come up with. I do the prompts in advance, but we see the results together live. And so it's going to give us 10 job titles. Well, now what? Because to do an effective job of reaching out, applying for each of those jobs, reaching out to those companies, applying to those jobs at those companies is a lot of work. So let's take our list of 10 and let's shortlist the top 3. Oh my goodness. Understanding why they are the top 3. Chunk that list down. And once we hit the top 3, then guess what? We can go back and say, okay, so from the remaining 7, how would you rank the top 3? And until we've actually completed the list. Hope that makes sense. That right there is worth, well, I'm not going to put a dollar amount on it. You figure out what it's worth to you. So let's see what we got here. ChatGPT, help us out. All right, let me ask you something. What if Mary's next role isn't just a job, but a bridge, connecting what she already does well with where she feels called to grow? Oh my goodness, chat. Come on now. That's where the momentum lives. Based on Mary's ARAP Foundation, her planned AI upskilling, and her passions for structure, learning, creativity, independence, and helping others. How does it know all that? Because again, we put all that information in already. Here's a clear-eyed brainstorm, followed by a focused short list that actually makes sense in today's market. Oh my goodness. I love this ChatGPT thing. All right. So here are the 10 brainstorm job titles that fit Mary's skills plus AI direction. And let me just speak to that really quickly, because I've been telling you, you got to learn AI. Now, I've been telling you. So Mary has planned to learn some things in AI. She has a plan. Not just wishing and hoping, but she has a plan. And because of the direction she's planning to go as it relates to AI, there are certain things, certain jobs that she is now going to be qualified for. So the sooner she learns what she needs to learn on how to apply AI to her job, guess what? The faster she's going to be able to be more impressive. But until then, the mere fact that she can include that in a conversation, that she's studying AI, that she's learning AI so that she can be more productive, more efficient in her role, that's going to win people over in an interview. All right, so here we go. Financial operations analyst, AI enabled, accounts automation specialist, AR/AP process improvement analyst, finance systems and reporting analyst, billing and revenue integrity analyst, financial data quality analyst, AI augmented accounting specialist, ERP finance support analyst, which includes being able to do SAP, NetSuite, and QuickBooks, shared services optimization analyst, and finance transformation coordinator. So for all of you who are out there saying, I don't know what I want to do, load up the truck and move to Beverly, okay? Load up AI, give it your resume, a well done resume, and I'm going to leave that there for now. And tell it the things you like. Create your roadmap. Go back January 5th. If you're new to this whole series, go back to January 5th. That's where we started building Mary's profile in ChatGPT for 2026. Okay. And so once you've done that, once you've taken those steps, now you can get to this point where you put this information, this prompt in rather, and get the information out. Here are 10 top jobs. Here's the top 10 jobs you should be looking at. I just wanted that to settle, okay? Because I talk to people day in and day out who have no clue of what they want to do. Well, I don't want to do this, and I need this, and I don't. Okay, what is it that you want to do? Well, I'm not really sure. Okay, fantastic. Guess what? We got a tool for you. All right, so each of these roles builds on what Mary already knows while leaving room for AI to multiply her impact instead of replacing her. I need y'all to hear that. Leaving room for AI to multiply her impact instead of replacing her. Top 3 shortlisted roles and why they rise to the top. Number 1, financial operations analyst, AI enabled. Why this works. This role sits at the intersection of process, data, and decision making. Mary's AR/AP experience gives her operational credibility, while AI tools, reporting automation, anomaly detection, and forecasting insights lets her contribute at a higher level without needing to become a data scientist. Why it aligns with her heart. She gets structure and purpose, helping organizations see clearly, reduce friction, and make better financial decisions. Now, you go in an interview talking that kind of talk, you're going to get somebody's attention. All right, accounts automation specialist. Why this one works. This is one of the fastest growing lanes in finance. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. This is one of the fastest growing lanes in finance. Companies are desperate. They use the D word, desperate for people who understand how accounting really works and how to automate using AI, RPA, and modern finance tools. Why it aligns with her future? The role protects Mary from being stuck in transactional work. Had a conversation about that the other day. She becomes the translator between finance and technology. Rare, valuable, and hard to replace. I like that one right there. If I were Mary, I'd probably be looking at number 2 right now. And then we have our financial data quality analyst. Bad data breaks everything. Garbage in, garbage out. Mary's attention to detail, reconciliation skills, and process discipline are exactly what data-heavy organizations need, especially when AI systems rely on clean inputs. Again, GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. It aligns with her values because she's helping others by ensuring accuracy, integrity, and trust. Quiet impact, massive importance. That would be my number 2. All right. Anyway, here we go. The big picture. Mary doesn't need to start over. How many times have we heard that from chat? She needs to step forward strategically. And that's the same for you. It's not that you got to start over. You just got to learn something new. How many of you were on jobs where they came in and said, hey, we're going to be doing this? You know, if you're over 50, you probably remember when they started using Windows at your place of employment. Before that, we had something else. It wasn't Windows. It's hard to remember what we did. Most of it was proprietary systems. But I trained a lot of the federal government on Windows 95. I did a class called Introduction to Windows 95. Department of Commerce was one of the first. No, Social Security Administration was the first government agency that I taught that, and then it went on to Department of Commerce and um, NOAA, National Atmospheric, Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. And anyway, y'all don't want to hear that. You don't need to start over. You just need to step forward strategically. AI isn't a threat, it's leverage. Oh my goodness, I talked about that last night in my presentation. Leverage. It turns her experience into influence. Yeah, there are a lot of people with experience. I love it when I'm doing mock interviews and people say, and I say, why should we hire you? And they say, well, because I have 20 years of experience and, hit the brakes. Everybody who's applied for the job's got 15, 20 years of experience. So what? Okay. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be flippant. I'm just trying to help you understand. People are looking at you differently today. Take that experience and use it, leverage AI to turn that into influence. All right. Immediate takeaway. Have Mary choose one of the top three. I picked mine. Rewrite her resume headline to match it. Identify, and of course, that's going to be based on the job. You've got your core resume, but you're always going to be adjusting it, tweaking it, tailoring it to the job for which you're applying. Identify 2 to 3 AI tools or certifications that directly support that role. So even if she doesn't have them, she can put them on her resume and type in expected completion date, whenever. All right. So it shows that it's in process. Start searching using that exact title, not ARAP. Love it. And then here we go. Take heart. Help is on the way. It's right here. It's called Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers. She's not behind. She's being positioned. And that's the way some of you need to understand. You're not behind. You're only going to be behind if you don't do this stuff. If you just come on here and look at me and do nothing. That's how you're going to get left behind. But by doing what I'm showing you, you're positioning yourself. And when preparation meets opportunity, oh my goodness, that's where doors open. If you want, oh my goodness, chat's going to blow my mind. What we can do next is what? Map these roles to real companies hire right now. We did this. We do this yesterday or the day before yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday on the 13th, we did this. And it showed real companies that are hiring right now. Some of you are struggling. It's like, oh, recruiters and I'm not going to mention these job boards, the names of them. I don't want them coming after me. But you're just leaning into the job boards and you're not getting anywhere and you're wondering why. Anyway, we can also align her resume and LinkedIn for one specific target role. All right, got to give it the thumbs up and let me get the link for you guys and share it in the comment section. Copy the link and let's put it in the comment section. And then I see you all have some comments as well. Let's make sure that goes through, and it did. All righty. So, okay, since we started, Daniel has joined us. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. Thank you. Daniel says, I remember WordPerfect. Huh? Come on now. Lotus 123, WordPerfect. Gosh, floppy disks. Oh my goodness. Then they had the mini floppy disks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've lived through all of that. And now we're at a different place. And again, this is how life works. Things change, and we have to change as things change. And I'm happy. I'm so happy. I'm really, and I mean this genuinely, I'm happy for this technology. My mind gets blown every day with the possibilities. That's with what's out here now. I can't even start to think about or imagine what's to come. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful to you. If so, please share it with somebody that you know who's unemployed, who's unhappily employed, who's underemployed, who's running a small to mid-sized business or organization, and they need to make some things happen. Let them know about me. Go to YouTube, type in "Get Up and Get a Job," and communicate with me. Let me know what it is you need. Let me know what you like. Click the like. When you get on one of these episodes and you like what I said, should be all of them. But anyway, just click that like button. Why? That tells YouTube, send this information out to other people. Other people need to see this. They're struggling and they need help. And this guy's doing what he can to help. All right. Look, you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Tomorrow's Friday. So tomorrow we're going to have an inspirational prompt, a prompt that leads us to some inspiration to take us into the weekend on that high note that we need. And I'll look to see you all tomorrow. Whatever it is you do between now and then, please stay safe. God loves you. So do I. Bye, everybody.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.